Trevor, it's always great seeing you. The hair looks fantastic. But what brings you to this event? This is the Junior Seau Foundation, the 19th annual Shop with a Jock, the Junior Seau Foundation.
19th annual, that's awesome. You know, I think of all the great charity work that Junior did in the city of San Diego, this is probably one of his most favorite. Really touched the lives of the kids, and see them light out to be able to shop with some of the guys they see in town. So I know this event was important to him, and I'm glad I'm able to come out and support.
You're one of the most popular Padres of all times. You live here. Junior Seau was just as popular and did so much in this community. Is it possible to quantify what he meant to the people of San Diego, what it was like to watch him play this game?
Well, kind of like what we said, this is number 19, and I'm sure we'll be talking about this at 40. So his legacy will be long in the city of San Diego, and he just touched so many darn lives that he was an inspiration for a lot of people.
What do you think of the turnout? And there's some Padres. I see the legendary Bill Walton, some Charger players, Aztec players.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I know a lot of people appreciate the work Junior did. I'm glad that the rain held off, that we have the tent so we can kind of sneak under if we have to, but just a great outpouring of a lot of people in San Diego.
Got to ask you one Padre question. What do you think the moves the Padres have made so far? Trading for Josh Johnson and getting Seth Smith today. Or not trading, signing Josh.
Free agent signing of Josh, I think it's big. It just elongates our starting rotation. Not much of a risk there. I think, you know, for what he's capable of doing on the open market, if he's healthy, then $8 million is a bargain, if that sounds feasible. But I think he'll come back strong. I think being back in the National League, getting out of the AL East would be helpful for Josh. He's looking forward to being on the West Coast. Not being far in Vegas, I think this is one of his target cities, so we're excited about having him. Losing Luke today was a bit of a bummer. I think, you know, we needed a left-handed bat. Just from the surface of looking at it, it's going to be hard to replace Luke. You know, a guy that stabilized our bullpen, getting the ball to Houston as well as he did, and being a stabilizing force for 5 years and put up great numbers. Oakland got a good guy.
Great, thank you so much. Just stop. Man, I remember when you were drafted, people asked you about what was it like to play in San Diego, the city that Junior Seau played for. Can you put into words what Junior Seau meant when you were watching him play as a kid?
I could tell you what he meant for, you know, the Polynesian people.
Yeah.
He meant a lot. You know, he's one of the trailblazers, you know, one of the first to do it. And for us Polynesian kids, it was very comforting, and it gave us more confidence that we could do what he did. And so, you know, as far as his impact on the San Diego community, if you just look around at all the people that's here, Marshall Faulkner is here, you just heard that. Just goes to show his impact on not only the community, but just people everywhere. And so for us to be here and to be part of it, you know, it's very special.
Did you guys ever have a chance to meet at any point? Did you guys ever have a chance to meet or talk at any point?
Pardon?
Did you guys ever have a chance to meet or talk at any point?
No. I've only watched him from afar. Just try to follow him, whatever he did.
It was 19 years that he put on the shop. This is the 19th annual Shop with a Jock for his foundation. I mean, what do you think of the turnout? You see Bill Walton, Marshall Falk, a bunch of Padre players, a bunch of your teammates. What do you think of this turnout so far?
I haven't seen everybody, but
they're all here.
for what I've seen so far, there's a lot of people here. It's a great thing. We did something similar last year at Notre Dame, and you know, just to do something and get back, you know, and to see how these kids work. You know, you can learn a lot from kids. And the young lady I had last year, she made sure that she bought everything for all her siblings. She didn't care about herself, and so that's exactly what's going to happen tonight. You know, everybody's going to get a chance to experience something special with these kids, and it's all because of Junior and his foundation, and I'm just glad we're able to continue it.
Last thing I want to ask you, I couldn't help but notice your jacket, and I want to see the back of your jacket. Last year, you were in the Heisman consideration. If you had, who would have your vote this year for the Heisman? Give me your top two.
Marcus Mariota. You'll have all my votes.
All your votes.
That's my boy. You know, he's from Hawaii. Local boy, born and raised. He does his thing on the football field, and he's very humble. He's a hard worker, and I think his stats speak for themselves. He's going to continue to do well, and he's going to have a great career there in Oregon.
What did you think of his decision to stay in school and forego the draft?
What was that?
What did you think of his decision to stay in school one more
Smart.
year?
Smart. If I could tell anybody who's looking at the opportunity to enter into the NFL draft or stay one more year in college, stay one more year in college. Everybody, it's a year. You won't get another senior year. The NFL will always be there. The opportunity for you will always be there, but you can't get a senior in college. One of my professors told me that, and I'm so grateful that I listened because there's nothing like my senior year at Notre Dame. Obviously it ended in a positive way, but I wouldn't trade it for the world.
There were so many, Marty. I was very close to Junior and, consider him a friend and have a lot of history with him. So I think for me to be able to be here and kind of, keep his legacy going, and obviously he impacted so many people, on the field and off the field, and for me to kind of be in this company with these young kids and, kind of introduce them and be a part of the spirit of giving is special to these kids and also for me. So to be wearing this uniform is very exciting.
There are very few athletes in San Diego where I could say, that guy represents San Diego. Tony Gwynn is one and Junior Seau is the other. I see yourself, I see Bill Walton, several of the Charger players here. Is there another player that could bring this type of turnout?
No, not in San Diego. And I think that you mentioned two guys, and I think that Junior was, the best at using his platform and his personality to give and send a great message. So I think that's why, after 19 years, his legacy of starting this still continues. And obviously, we think about him all the time. And but he's definitely not forgotten.